Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to showcase Lizard. Lizard is pretty cool. Lizard is a really fun champion to use. I really enjoy the playstyle of throwing a special attack after triggering Dexterity in matchups where you're not gaining buffs or you're immune to a thing like a poison, or I guess it's just a buff in general because the Nico matchup, you're going to be buff immune, and if she throws a heavy or you trigger Dexterity, you're going to go unstoppable immediately. So with the Nico matchup and with Lizard in general, what you want to do is you want to trigger Dexterity. We're going to wait that out. You want to trigger Dexterity or have a buff active on you as you throw your special one. We waited out Nico's special one there. Now she's going to throw a special two. I'm going to go in, throw my heavy attack to pause the ruptures. I'm still immune to buffs. She's going to throw another special two. I throw my special two. And I go in for a little combo after that, and Nico's dead. So, yeah, really solid for Nico. The only thing you have to kind of worry about is he can't get a direct counter from her special one to trigger the miss. So you need to trigger the miss prior to her throwing a special one if you want to hit her while she's invisible. But honestly, like, once you wait that out or you just bypass the special one by baiting special twos only, yeah, Lizard's really solid for Nico. I mean, 99% health, 50 seconds for Nico. That's very good. That is very, very good. So let me show what a matchup where I'm not gaining buffs constantly looks like. I'll just go fight a champion like Werewolf by Night, just to show what the traditional non-buff matchup looks like. So with Lizard, the goal is to build up to a big special 2, a big special 3, or spam special 1s. So I'll show what those things look like now. I'm going to go for some combos here against Werewolf, once he lets me get an opening. And in the traditional matchup, you go for a single special 1 at like 1.9 bars of power, and then you go for a special 2. So what you do is you dex into the special. You can also like counter a special and use the dexterity buff from like dexing a special to get an opening, and that's totally fine too. You want to throw your heavy attack, or you want to throw your relic to then throw a heavy attack. What that's going to do is it's going to pause all of the ruptures on the opponent. And that's really important because the ruptures are what deal the burst damage. So now, I go in for a special. As you can see, I went in for the counter. I'm unstoppable. Not as much burst damage because Werewolf wasn't throwing specials, but I throw a special 1 now. And, yeah, the fight is just about over. A little bit longer because I didn't get as big of a burst as I would have wanted from the special 2. But at the end of the day, still pretty solid. Let me show you what the special 1 only rotation looks like. This is my personal favorite rotation with Lizard. Spamming special 1s and spamming heavy attacks against non-stunned opponents really allows you to amp up that burst damage from the opponent throwing a special attack, and I find it to be incredibly fun. So anytime you can throw a heavy attack against a non-stunned opponent, you absolutely need to do so. So like heavying against a special attack, heavying into your relic. Going to throw another special 1 here just to apply more of those ruptures. Now I throw my heavy attack to get the counter. And again, the name of the game for this specific rotation that I'm showing off is spamming special 1s only. I'm going to bait a special 1 here from Werewolf. Dex into another special 1 of my own. I have the pause from countering his special attack. He hit me, but I have regen, which is healing up my chip damage. Throw yet another special 1. Heavy attack. And if you want to go for a special 2 cash out, obviously you can. But I really like to just go for the special 1s. And there you go. There's Werewolf down. 1 minute 15 seconds for like 300,000 more health. Just solid, nothing game breaking. He's not the fastest science nuke, but he's very consistent. And 115 for more health. For what is effectively, let's see, 600,000 health. That's very good for the special one spam. Throwing a couple of special ones and building up to a nice special two is how I feel Lizard will be best used. So I'll show that off in this matchup, going for like a couple of special ones, throwing the heavy attack, and then building up to a pretty decent special two. I think that's where Lizard is going to shine the most. But he's got decent utility. He's got very consistent damage. The tracking is super useful. We're going to throw our first special one here. You can also block, or land a special counter like I've mentioned to get off the heavy attack pause. I'm going to throw another special one here. Going to bait Man-Thing special 2. Going to go in for my striker. Throw a heavy attack. Going for a combo into the big special 2. And there's Man-Thing down. So that right there is a really solid showcase of like the range of which Lizard should really be used in terms of health pool thresholds. Going for the special one, special two is going to take out most opponents. You can obviously do that in short form content, and I'll show what that looks like in the Man-Thing fight once again. But you can go for special one spam and just like bank on the ruptures dealing that burst damage, or you can go for a double special two a double special one, special two, and have a somewhat similar experience. It's probably going to be a little faster to go for the double special one, special two. So we'll do this fight one more time with Lizard, and then we'll cap off the video here. I would show off the special 3, but it's pretty much the same thing that I just showed in the last clip, except for going for a special 2, I just go for a special 3. So it's nothing super crazy. It does allow him to take out higher health pool opponents, so that is a nice benefit. Going to throw another special one here. Now we go in for the full combo into the Relic. Throw a heavy attack. Bait Man-Thing special 1. Build up to our special 2. And as you can see, with just the 2 special 1s, Man-Thing is almost dead. Now going for the special 2 to finish seals the deal. So that fight right there was a lot faster, 46 seconds. Yeah, very solid stuff. There was a little bit of AI cooperation necessary for like the special ones rotation specifically, but special one, special 2, if you can weave in a heavy attack before that second special one, that would be really nice. It's not necessary, as you just saw in that matchup. You don't need to do it to find success with Lizard, but going for the special one, special 2 is just solid. It's kind of the loop that you want to use with Lizard in perpetuity. And obviously, if you want to take out a higher health pool opponent, you go special 1, special 3 eventually, building up that counter on Lizard's health bar. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show off with Lizard. He's pretty cool, really solid utility. I didn't even get to show off a piece of his utility from the Awakened ability, but when the opponent is above 2 bars of power, they're inflicted with a 100% Wither debuff. So if you're fighting somebody like the Destroyer, then you can prevent his power gain from pushing him to 3 bars of power, because that Wither is just going to stop it outright. So Lizard's pretty cool. I'm excited to see where people use him, and yeah, I hope I can get him on my roster at some point. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this showcase of Lizard, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.